Hey guys, have you ever wanted a tutorial on how to be easy, intermediate, and follow mode? Well, you came to the wrong place. Although just because it's not a tutorial doesn't mean I won't be showing you, how to do it. So, what you all have been waiting for? The long-awaited TDS video. Cue the music. Alright, so basically, today we will be using towers that correspond to their modes. And first we're starting off here with easy. And I guess like easy mode would be starter towers, so that's what we're going to be using. Now this should be pretty easy, and that's honestly what I originally thought. So my first plan was to just get down a bunch of scouts, spam them, and just, I don't know, win. Although I was legit like in a VC with someone at the time, and right as I was talking to them about this, they told me that scout command is easy enough. So I had to switch up the strategy. And before I tell you guys what I did with this swapped up strategy, let me explain to you guys the basic rules of, this video that I am playing. So first, obviously, I'm going to be playing, with towers that correspond to the modes, but I'm also going to be doing this completely solo. Now, I know I'm very prone to making videos, and I'm sure you guys probably don't know this, but I actually completely play with randoms. I don't do anything solo unless I really need to beat it at the moment. But for this video, yeah, I will be sticking to solo. A surprising difference for my channel when it comes to videos. And then the next thing would be that, like, the maps that I do, they just can't be easy. I was originally gonna make this only hard maps, but I struggled a lot. Like, it was a lot of pain, so changed it to allow normal modes, which made this challenge very easy, but at the same time kind of hard. And you'll see why later on. And to make this like a challenge, I won't be using any golden towers, nor will I be using any consumables. And just remember these rules throughout the entire video, because that will probably be important later on. I am definitely not foreshadowing. Anyways, after I was told that scout couldn't be easy mode, I decided to switch up the strategy, and instead I started using snipers. Now, as you guys would probably know from my one short where I was rating TDS towers, sniper was a tower I actually rated A tier. I think, probably, I don't remember. It was either A or B tier, and while most people would probably rank it C tier, I have a very good reason for ranking it that high. You see, if you don't already know this, the old sniper, or not old sniper, but sniper was actually able to solo old multi-mode. Yeah, fun tip for anybody who didn't know that. So sniper used to be, well, sniper is still very overpowered, but like, it's not used as much since it can't like solo molten anymore, or at least I don't think it can. But yeah, that's basically the strategy that I'm going to be going with here, and I'm pretty much just going to be spamming snipers. As you guys can see, I actually had my phone blocking the upgrade path for the towers at the time, because I was in the call, so I had no clue what levels were efficient or how much each level costed. I eventually like moved it so I could see, but for the most part, I got easy mode done. It was very easy, even on a hard map. And will I ever be playing on a hard map ever again after this challenge? No, I won't. But yeah, I just love torturing myself apparently. Anyways, now on to intermediate mode. And we're here in intermediate mode. This is a pretty fun mode to play. I talked about it in that one video I made a long while back. But we're basically just going to unequip everything we use for the easy mode. We're going to equip our loadout for intermediate. Here we're going to be using Crook Boss, Pyro, Farm, Ace, and Military Base. And unlike the last mode that I did, easy mode, I will be actually using all the towers. I don't think I used Demo Man, I didn't use Paintballer, and I didn't use... No, that was everything I did use. But yeah, this time we're actually going to be using all the towers. But first, we're going to be starting by placing down some Crook Bosses. Now, you guys probably don't know this, but I am a crook boss enthusiast, bro. I glaze crook boss all the time. It's really the best tower in the game. There's no competition. It has literally the potential for every single, like every single wave in any type of mode. Like its early game potential is off the charts, even in hardcore, and it works in the new polluted. And well, it shreds mid game as long as you can afford the upgrades. Once again, does work for hardcore too. And well, I mean, while it's not the best DPS tower for late game, it's still a very viable option if you really don't have anything else. Now, when I'm talking about this, I'm mostly referring to Golden Crook Boss because, like, I know a lot of people don't like a lot of people probably just have normal crook boss, but like just because I'm talking about golden crook boss doesn't mean the normal crook boss isn't good. Now, I wouldn't say like everything I just said about crook boss applies to the normal version, but it's still a very good tower and you can use it for most modes. Probably not polluted or hardcore, and maybe not Badlands, but aside from that, you should be able to use it in any other mode. Even if you're using the normal version, just get multiple people to use it. Anyways, after we place down crook bosses, we're gonna be farming, and we're essentially farming for a level 3 crook boss. Once we get that, we're just gonna get down some military bases because I'm pretty sure I started to struggle a little. And yeah, this is basically the strategy for most of the game. I got a pyro too for defense melting, but I don't really know if that'll do anything. Because I don't know if anything has like defense in intermediate. But yeah, the most of the game is just gonna be me getting crook bosses and I'll be getting military bases. I focused on getting level 4 military bases because that's when you get the airstrike ability and their tanks, which the tanks are heavily overpowered. I'm not even a military base user, but I have a friend who advocates for military base, so I know a lot about it. Surprisingly, I couldn't tell you it's DPS, but like just know like military base is a very amazing tower. You should really use it if it's like one of your only towers, and I don't really recommend using it in hardcore, but I have seen it used before. Just because I don't recommend it doesn't mean other people don't do it. But yeah, aside from that, should be able to be used in just about any mode, and I 100% like suggest military base if you're like if that's all you can buy. And if there's really nothing else. Plus, if you like have all the towers already and you just don't have military base, bring it. I mean, buy it. At the end of the day, soon enough, you're gonna have to like come to some type of like thing where you might have to use it. And even that, it's a fun tower to use. So I genuinely like just get military base. Anyways, after that, we're just gonna be getting level 3 crook bosses for all of them, and then we're gonna be maxing all our crook bosses. Once we maxed all our crook bosses, we basically got max military base, and honestly, this mode is very free. Intermediate was easy, but I'm not saying it's easy because the mode is easy, it's only because crook boss exists. Crook boss should definitely get nerfed because it's probably one of the craziest metas to ever like come to this game. Even when Accelerator was meta, you couldn't 100% like use it all the time in early game for like, you know, hardcore and stuff. But this is Crook boss is a tower where you can literally use it early game in hardcore. The only part you struggle with is like leads, like wave 14 and wave 15. But even then, if you just find some type of counter to that, like a mercenary, bam, you could actually just win hardcore solo. So yeah, military base, not military base, Crook boss is heavily overpowered. And should it get nerfed? Probably. I'm hoping it doesn't anytime soon because I love this Crook boss meta. But after we got all our crook bosses, all our military bases, we just got pursuits, and I mean, that's all she wrote, really. Also, something you probably noticed is that I did not overfarm. Yeah, I do not suggest overfarming in intermediate if you don't need to. And plus, I'm playing solo, so eco is crazy. If you're playing with other people, maybe you can, but it's only 30 waves, so I don't suggest farming like too much. Just level 3 should be enough, and you're all set for this mode. This mode was very easy, it was very free. And now we move on to the mode I hate the most because it's given me trouble every single challenge video I've ever done on my channel, and I honestly hate it like with all my guts. Like everything in my heart just absolutely hates this next mode. And that mode is Fallen. Yeah, we're here in Fallen, guys. So Fallen, I hate Fallen. Like I absolutely hate Fallen. You should check my other video where like I talked about how much I hated Fallen. In the video where I played with randoms and I beat every single mode with randoms, including polluted wastelands and hardcore, but this is all before reworks. So like Badlands, Pizza Party, this is all before the reworks. I started off with Fallen mode, and you'd probably be surprised to hear this, but it took me about 2 days to beat Fallen with randoms. Not only that, but I played like 20 matches. I couldn't win at all. And it gets even worse because of the fact that I usually died around wave 38 or 39. So, if you could like piece it together, you probably know what that means. I literally played 30 minutes every single match, and I died every single match. Do you know how much time of my life it takes to play 25 to 30 minutes of a Fallen match only to lose wave 38 or 39? Or even worse, just lose on the Fallen King? Yeah, it's very annoying, and it happens in quad too. Simplicity was easily the most annoying quest I've ever had to get done, and I literally did a quest where you had to play even more Fallen matches, which was the firework technician. Not only that, but I've also done Fallen NG quests, and I have worked towards Fallen Cowboy. I've done a lot of Fallen quests, a lot of them for the towers, the skins. And Fallen is easily the most annoying thing I've ever played, so I'm hoping it gets another rework soon, a mini rework where, like, I don't know, does something about the mode, maybe make it shorter, which wouldn't make any sense, but just, like, nerf Fallen. That's all you gotta do, just nerf the damn mode, and we'll be happy. But anyways, but here we are, Fallen. So, first of all, I'll just go off right off the bat by saying I did not win first try. I did do easy mode and intermediate mode first try. I was actually gonna like experiment with this video. I was gonna try like many different combinations, hoping that, oh yeah, I probably lost this one time, but I tried this and then I won. Yeah, no, I couldn't do that because I literally chose right for every tower, and even Fallen. It turns out that with the map that I chose, and this is a funny story I'll get to you guys like right now, I'm actually doing the same map I did for intermediate. Now, there's a reason why, and it's because I didn't know that Simplicity Remastered was easily the best normal plus map. All the other maps either suck or they're short, and if they're short, they're probably a like decent map, but it's too short for me to win. So, after losing like twice on a desert map, I think, and when I played 4 seasons and I played a winter map, both normal, and I lost both of them, I honestly wanted to quit this video. I didn't even want to do it anymore, and I was like, by that point, I had already had the thumbnail down. I had the idea down. I had, like, CapCut was open, ready for me to finish editing this video, editing this Fallen part of the video, and I just couldn't win. I literally couldn't win. I tried everything I can, and, I had to try, like, a completely different day to do Fallen. And yeah, I kept losing. So what I did, and I did this very skillfully, I hopped in a call with a couple of other TDS pros. You probably know them. And I mean, I asked them for their advice. I told them about the map situation. They told me Simplicity Remastered was simply the best map I could play. So I tried it, and I lost like 3 times. And this is where, like, the rule thing actually comes important. I told you guys to remember the rules. I was most definitely foreshadowing. Because what I never specified in the rules was the tickets. You see, while it technically is true that this is a challenge video, so everything should be completely off limits, I never limited tickets, and that's because when I was making the rules, I just forgot to. So, thinking of this loophole in mind, I actually tried to win Fallen, like, on every single map I played. I tried, and I literally used like 5, 6, or 7 revive tokens. I still lost all the matches I used revive tokens on. So that probably just goes to show how hard Fallen is. And not only that, but like the revive system got reworked, so you don't just get all your cash back. Absolutely OP, by the way. Now they just start you off with 600 and they say, have fun. So since I couldn't abuse that old revive system, I lost every single match, and it wasn't even close. So, do you want to know what makes me the most mad? When I tell a person my loadout, I tell them the map I played on, and it turns out I missed 1 step, and that's why I lost. Yeah, after telling this person my loadout and everything, the same map, the same loadout, all they did was upgrade 1 tower, and they won that first match. It honestly just makes me mad to a level you probably can't fathom, to have to sit through 2 or 3 hours of Fallen, losing every single match, only to find out that 1 tower changed my entire run. And that's probably my fault. I'm stupid. I don't know how to play without my metas. This was honestly a very hard challenge for me to do, like, from the beginning. But it seems like I had everything down to the last minute detail when it came to Fallen, except for the fact that I didn't upgrade one tower, and that tower is Mortar. Mortar is what apparently is the run killer of this mode. You see, when I originally played, and when I did Simplicity Remaster, I played it like 2 different times, and I used like 3 revive tokens too. It turns out that my mistake was the fact that I got level 3 mortars and I went on my day upgrading the rest of my towers. What I should have done was apparently get level 4. Yeah, level 4 mortars is what saved me, and I kept dying wave 31. But apparently all I needed to do was upgrade mortar to level 4, and literally I would have won first try. Actually, I would have won first try. So yeah, it makes me a little mad and very sad to see that, like, this video could have been uploaded much earlier. It could have been done much earlier, and I didn't have to go through so much pain trying to beat this, because it turns out I was missing one upgrade. One upgrade. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. Just upgrade your towers to what you think is best, because apparently Mortar is just overpowered or something. It saves your entire run. So anyways, I probably should have gone over this, but the loadout here is Cowboy, not golden, minigunner, not golden. And then for the rest of the towers that we have Mortar, we have Electroshocker, and we have Pursuit. All very overpowered towers in my opinion. Literally like the best towers in this run. The strategy, basically, for anybody who's curious, you just spam Cowboys, get them to like level 3, and then you go for Electroshocker / Mortar. You can, it doesn't really matter which one you go for, but I suggest going for Mortar first, since it'll like do damage and like whatever. So after you get Mortars, you just get like Electroshockers. You max Electroshockers, or a few of them. I was maxing all of them in my runs, but the person who did it only maxed 2. So I I basically did like a carbon copy of their run so I could actually beat this. And like, they were playing it with timescales. I literally just, like, we were on a call, they were streaming it, they were playing with timescales. You want to know what I did? I literally hopped in the match right after they did. I did everything down to the last detail, and yeah, I won. After you get Electroshockers, you get level 4 mortars, you finish getting all your pursuits. Like, you get like a max, and then like you pass wave 31 where I kept dying, and then you just keep maxing pursuits. After you max your suits, you finish getting all your mortars to max, you get all your electroshockers to max, and finally, the last hour, obviously, minigunner. You won't have any space for Cowboy, hopefully. But yeah, that's basically how I won Fallen with advanced towers only. It's most definitely possible, and I knew it was. It would have been easier if I did it on an easy map, but to make this video challenging, I tortured myself and played it on a normal map. And that's essentially this video. So, honestly, like, what I'd suggest you take from this video, just don't play Fallen. That's it. Like, it'll kill you from, like, wanting to do something bad to yourself. Like, I'm being dead serious to anybody who watches this video, just don't play Fallen. I don't recommend it ever, and if you want coins, just play Molten. Maybe Pizza Party if you can, like, speedrun it with other people. Or just play Polluted or Badlands. They give better rewards, and some of them are faster. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed my suffering, because apparently that's what people tend to find entertainment on YouTube, just people suffering. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be seeing you guys in the next one, and hopefully my next video is TDS. I know I'm coming out with a short soon, so stay tuned for that. And that's all from me. I hope you guys enjoyed your day, actually, because I'm not enjoying mine. And yeah.